Hi YouTube, thank you so much for watching Mommy Did You Know? Today we're going to talk about breastfeeding barriers, in specific, milk supply. So make sure that you subscribe to my channel. It'll really help to get these resources out for moms that really need it. Help grow my channel so that we can help to spread this knowledge to other people. So without further ado, let's begin.
Mommy, did you know?
For this video, I'm actually going to talk about 3 keys to help protect your milk supply, and this will even help you to increase your milk supply as well. So my first key is actually your mind. Mommies, you have milk. Your body was made for this. And so many times I see my patients come in and they put the baby on, and then all of a sudden they start, no, I can't do this, I can't do this. Mommy, you can do this. You are strong, you are competent, and you have all that you need inside your body. I don't want my patients to feel bad about their bodies. I don't want my patients to feel like they're lacking in something. You are a strong woman. You can do whatever you set your mind to. If your plan is to breastfeed, you can do it. If your plan is to breast and bottle feed, that is your plan as well. Whatever your plan is, I want you to have in your mind what you're gonna do and have the confidence to do it. Now, my first key was your mind. Realize the impact that your mind has on your body. My second key is skin-to-skin time and recognizing your baby's feeding cues. Now, this is really important to feed the baby on the early feeding cues. You don't want to wait too long for your baby to start crying. You want to start feeding your baby when you start seeing some of those early signs of hunger. Some of those include if the baby starts rooting with the mouth, if the baby starts going or sucking on the hands, you'll start noticing those feeding cues, or even something called REM sleep, and the eyes start moving inside, so you'll start seeing like their eyes moving like this. Then you know, okay, it's time to feed. Mommy, I do not want you to look at that clock. You do want to have frequent feeds. Yes, this is true. But I want you to look at your baby. You do not have to keep looking at that clock. You want to feed frequently, at least about every 2 hours, like sometimes even 1 to 2 hours when you're breastfeeding, especially if you have a smaller baby or even sometimes a bigger baby that might be doing blood sugars. So you want to have frequent feedings that is based on your baby, not a clock. And for the duration, you have to think of your baby as well. And your baby is a human being, just like you. And some people are asking, how long should I feed my baby? Well, sometimes you want a steak and sometimes you want a salad. It's the same thing with your baby. Sometimes your baby will be on for 5 minutes and wants the salad, and then another time the baby is on for 30 minutes and wants a steak, or sometimes longer. Just make sure that your baby is adequately feeding, that the baby is sucking and swallowing, because if they're sucking with no swallowing, the baby's using you as a pacifier. Which, I mean, it happens sometimes, especially as babies have that separation anxiety. So our first key of milk production is your mind. Our second key is skin to skin and noticing our early feeding cues. Our third key is very important. This is gonna be life-changing for you. Our third key is your position, your latch process. So for your baby, you wanna make sure that your baby is skin to skin with you, belly to belly, that the baby is aligned. So sometimes mommies are feeding the baby and the stomach's facing up and the baby is feeding like this, but you wanna make sure that the baby can have a nice deep latch, okay? When you eat a burger, you don't go, no, you go, Same thing with the baby. The baby, when the baby latches on, you want a nice burger latch. You don't want a little nibble. You want a nice wide latch. If you like math, I mean, I don't really like math, but if you like math, it's about 140 degrees. If you don't like math, just say it's like an ah, maybe like singing. If you're singing, it's ah, but you don't want to go ooh. If you see an ooh, that's gonna really hurt you. But you want to go ah, so you have a nice ah, wide open mouth. For your latch also, you want to have sucks, you want to have swallows, you want to have frequent feedings, you want to feed on cue. I used to say feed on demand, but I guess some people were saying that feed on demand kind of has a negative connotation. So feed on cue, you know, whatever your baby wants. Make sure your latching and positioning is on on point there as well. I do have more latching and breastfeeding videos. So if you also have any questions, I do offer online consultations. Check out mommydidyouknow.com. I have so many other resources and videos and a whole bunch of other stuff for you. I just really love to help you out. I love to teach. I don't know if you noticed or not, but I really love to teach. And of course, you can always subscribe to my channel. I'm really trying to grow so that we can help get these resources out there and start giving people this information, because it really, really is important. So share if you like it, comment, and of course, subscribe.